March 14th, 1995, Tupac's Me Against the World album dropped. This album is very significant in Tupac's career. He named it Me Against the World because at this point, Tupac was a budding star and he was having a bunch of legal issues. In 1993, Tupac was accused of assault on a local rapper in Michigan. He was sentenced to 15 days in jail for an assault on one of the Hughes brothers, film directors of Menace to Society, which Tupac was supposed to be in, but obviously that didn't happen. In 1994, Tupac was arrested on aggravated assault charges after off-duty police officers in Atlanta. Tupac and his entourage were on their way to the Sheridan when they witnessed two white men beating on a black man in front of the hotel. When Tupac and his entourage approached, one of them brandished and then proceeded to bust the window out of Tupac's car. At that point, Tupac pulled out his weapon and shot at them 3 times, hitting both of them. Tupac was eventually cleared of those charges after it was found out in a grand jury that the 2 officers were intoxicated. They failed to identify themselves as police officers, and that they had on them was actually taken from a police locker without permission. And then a couple short weeks after this incident, Tupac was in front of Quad Studios in New York City. And then obviously that situation led to the whole East Coast, West Coast beef. All in all, Me Against the World is an awesome album, and it has some of Tupac's most popular songs, including Dear Mama. Tupac was actually serving time in New York's Clinton Correctional Facility when Me Against the World was released. So to say that Tupac felt that the world was really against him as he was going through all these legal issues, turmoil, and even getting 5 times is an understatement. If you never listened to Me Against the World all the way through, you should probably take this weekend to do so. And if you are familiar with Me Against the World, tell me what's your favorite song off that album in the comments.